Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Hearthstone Mercenaries guide video, I'm going to talk about Orcs. Orcs are a very strong PvE comp that can complete a lot of bounties. In fact, when Alterac Valley bounties were released, many people just brute forced their way through them with Orcs instead of trying to find more optimized comps because Orcs can just deliver. Orcs are also the most optimal comp for a number of bounties. But I have received several comments of people who have difficulties climbing to the bosses with Orcs. So in this video I want to take a little bit deeper look into the climb, and I have some gameplay footage of Orcs as well, one full climb of the Popsicle bound that I did on stream, with full explanation of all of my decisions during that game. But first let's take a look at what the Orc comp is. So the standard regular Orc comp is Thrall with Ring of Strength. So whenever your Orcs are getting attacked, they're getting more health, so they're very difficult to kill. And Thrall also with For the Horde ability, it's going to give attack to all of your other Orcs. So your Orcs start getting more stats in every fight. Then we have Garrosh with Tusks of Manoroth. Horse Strength gives +8 more health. So on turn 2, Garrosh has the option to taunt. So if there is a fight where the opponents are attacking into taunt minions, Garrosh can just gain so much health that it's really difficult to kill. Garrosh's main attack, Makora, attack an enemy that attacks this back. This is actually a pretty weird ability because it's better rank 4 than it is rank 5. Because when it's at rank 4 you can use Thrall first and then Garrosh after, but if it's at rank 5, Garrosh will go before Thrall and doesn't gain that additional attack buff. Overall it's a little bit unclear whether the stat buff that Garrosh would get from being maxed would be still stronger overall than having the synergy with Thrall, but so far I have not maximized my Garrosh. And Battle Shout, excellent tool for finishing stuff off, very fast attack with +10 attack also to your other Orcs as well. And the third piece of the traditional Orc mainline is Varrock's Saurfang with Serrated Shield. Varrock's Mobilizing Strike, attack an enemy, give all your damage stocks +3/+5, so some buffs there. Varrock also has a fairly quick Whirlwind ability to finish off something, and Varrock can even do summons which are occasionally useful. Although for the most part, you're just jamming Thrall with For the Horde, you're jamming Garrosh with Makora, and Saurfang with Mobilizing Strike. And for the Orc comp, stat buffs are really important, and there are tons of stat buffs being offered for Orcs. So also your bench is going to consist mostly of Orcs, so that you can even get start of the game stat buffs for your bench, and you can get passive stat buffs for your main team. And then they just have so many stats that they're just going to overwhelm everything. That's the best case scenario anyway. The traditional bench consists of Rokara with Helm of Inspiration, Grommash with Halting Sash, and Samuro with Burning Blade. So we have Grommash-Samuro synergy. Grommash can hit so quickly that then Samuro with Double Strike can go in. At this point I think Captain Galvangar could be better than Rokara, but not all people necessarily have Captain Galvangar in good shape yet, so this 6 piece is the traditional Orc comp. That's 3 reds, that's 3 greens. So you also have some ability to change colors depending on the opposition, like if you're facing 3 blues, well, you can throw 3 greens at them. If you're facing greens, you have reds, and if you're facing reds, well, you have reds. Reds are also fine against other reds. So there is some leeway available as to which Orcs to use in which encounter, but if you get good stat buffs, then you mostly don't need to think about that. Thrall, Garrosh, Saurfang just rolls through everything. It's mostly when you don't have any stat buffs yet early in the climb, or if you roll pretty unluckily with the stat buffs, that you need to think a little bit more. And that's why I chose this gameplay footage that I'm going to show you, because I had terrible luck with the stat buffs, and I'm going to show you how that does not preclude you from succeeding with Orcs. And this is what Orcs look like in action. I really like Orcs. Yeah, even the developers have said that Orcs are a top tier comp in PvE. So here, if I go there and there, I could go through the Spirit Healer, but I don't particularly want a Mystery, and I don't want the Caster Boon either. Oof. So there's no Resurrection after that. Elite Protector Battle. Elite Protector Battle is the weakest of all the elite battles, usually, so I might give it a try. It's a little foolhardy. I guess I would usually reroll this map. But we'll see. Alright. We get to test our metal. immediately. So now that there's Ram Rider, I want my biggest minion against the Ram Rider, so I want to position the Garrosh there. And Thrall is the weak spot. Thrall is the one that is easiest to kill, dies most often, and you don't want Thrall to die. So I want Thrall to be as far from the Ram Rider as possible. Would be good to get the Defender down, would be good to get the Ram Rider down. There's a bit of problem that Magora into the Ram Rider just makes it attack and it's immune while attacking. So I actually think I'm going to go for this one first. Let's try that.
Job's done.
Focusing the fire on that one. Alright, excellent, we got that one down, that was really important. And next up, this is going to taunt up, so just going to keep hitting at it. That's 24 into it. 24, it goes to 65. I can do 24 plus 28, which is not enough. Taunt is meaningless. Now this Ram Rider is actually going to hit into my Sour Fang, which is a little bit annoying. Unless Sour Fang summons a Blade Hand Berserker. No, then it will hit into both of these, right? Depends on the roll. If this one goes before Garrosh, then summoning a Blade Hand Berserker here would mean that Blade Hand Berserker tanks that. That would actually be a sweet result. I think we're going to give that a try here. Let's see. I think Training Grounds worth it. Nah, Training Grounds is useless. No, lost the roll there. Although, I guess it really doesn't matter, because this Latent Berserker is going to make short work of that anyway. I'll shout that one. Can do some whirlwinding.
Job's done.
How it's very, very dead. 78 attack Berserker. Okay, so we didn't have any treasures yet, and that was one of the more challenging fights. And it just went down like that. But it's not very useful. Do I want 2 treasures before I go to this elite fight? I might want 2 treasures. I mean 3 technically. But the first one I got was useless. So I need some better ones. Oh boy. Oh, that's a battle. It's a battle indeed. Alright, same positioning again. Trying to protect Thrall. Thrall is the one that's the easiest to lose. You don't want that. I'm just going to smack down the defender again. This one gets Wind Fury and more attack if it's the only one left. Which is a little awkward. But we'll see about that. This time the defender survived. Annoying. Especially because it goes for the get down. Can't do an AoE against get down. I'll have to just for the horde that one down first. Then again, I have the option to do the Berserker. Or I could have Varrock here. It's fine to Varrock there. Just mobilizing strike that one and then doing the Makora thing on it.
Job's done.
This kills that one, these will kill that one. Unless, I mean, it's also damage reduction. So that might be enough to keep it alive, actually. Well, somewhat, but not really. And then the final obstacle, that's going to hit for 25. I don't mind getting hit for 25 at all. Just do some battle shouting and stuff, and boom, it's dead. Troll with the beam every time. Yeah, Ring of Strength is the best PvE equipment for Orcs. Orcs are no longer the best comp. Like the Dragon comp is insanely good. Dragon comp just, you cannot kill it. It's just crazy how good it is. But Ring of Strength definitely is the best equipment for Troll for PvE. I also see people like doing Doomhammer and then complaining that their Troll dies. Of course it dies. If you put Doomhammer on Troll, it always dies. Now, this squad right here. I still don't have a single useful treasure. Although the Serenite armor on Gromash might actually be a tiny bit useful here. Is Troll going to be killed? Not doing any attacking in this one. Might need Sour Fang. This is a very tough battle, especially with like 0 usable treasures. But I believe we can solve this with this one. Well, we have the immune to crit, which is typically really bad. But right now it might be just what we need to solve this one. That 6-speed Inferno is never going to land. Because we're going blasting. Oh wow. It's no longer even a 6-speed Inferno. I knew I wouldn't be able to take it down with this alone. But that's why I have Sour Fang. And the following turn, we do the same to Antonidas. 15. How much is this? This is like a lot. Yeah, easily killing Antonidas with that. And I can just Mobilizing Strike there. Yeah. Had to actually change the mercs that I used a little bit. But no real problem still. Now Belinda is never going to get that thing going because Staggering Slam is coming. Double Strike is coming. And boom. Alright. So far we have whiffed every treasure, which is typically unlikely. But it's possible. We whiff every treasure. Oh boy. That is new. I don't think I have whiffed 3 treasures in a row with Orcs. Ever? It's possible that I have never whiffed 3 treasures in a row with Orcs. Which means that we could. We don't have Resurrection, so we can't afford to lose anyone. So this could go poorly. There's some attacking stuff there, which is nice. We can go in with all reds, minimizing the possibility of losses. But with 0 stat buffs after 3 treasures with Orcs, that's super unlikely. We will need to give it this our all and really think this through. 10 damage, 9 damage to all enemies. Attacking doesn't worry me. That's overall the most damage. 15. 15 plus 16, that's 31. Plus 30. I actually cannot kill that troll. I have only 61 damage. I have more damage if I hit into Belinda. So we need to kill the Belinda now. because we need to start getting rid of some of this stuff. And we need to prevent them from attacking as well. Nine damage to all, 14 to a random enemy. Are they focusing on this one now? My pretty little Grom. I think I need to take down Varian here.
Job's done.
And they take down Varian before Varian gets to do anything. No, the random, damn it. It was a random target, so I trusted that, okay, that's the least likely thing to actually hit Grom. Which was like the only bad outcome. Then we need to kill this one here. And then we will be able to take down Thrall before Grom dies. This should be fine, right? And then now Thrall does not get to act because of Staggering Slam or the Horde. Battle Shout. This has 22 health, so Thrall attacking back is actually killing this. Is this enough damage? 15 plus 35 is 50. Yeah, that's enough damage. Everyone is safe and sound. Haha, Tsibi. Thanks, I'm glad you found them useful. Padow. So we were able to take down the elite encounter without having any useful treasures. Literally, that was like no treasures, only treasure I had was crit immunity. And there was nothing that could have critted this anyway. So, like Orcs. They are very, very strong. But typically you do need some stat buffs for them. That's the usual way. Once you rack up a few stat buffs, then you can just jam through with like Thrall, Garrosh. Thrall, Garrosh, Sourfang pretty much. I think we can do Thrall, Garrosh, Sourfang now. Yes, I believe we can. We got the first stat buff. Still not a lot of stat buffs, but at least something. And then we're going to wreck this Murkai, right? What if Thrall takes 8? Well, it's fine, it's all fine. It has 91 health, so this is 21, so that's 42 damage. Plus 30, plus 40 damage, 42 plus 40. So that's already dead. Mobilizing Strike can go into the blue.
Job's done.
Ah, but actually, Mutinous is going to taunt up this round. Well, that means they're all just going to Mutinous then. Should still be fine. Okay, a Filthy Navigator. And a Fishy Barrage. I don't want no Fishy Barrages here. That's 30, and that's 29. And this will be 33, so 66. 66 plus 29 is 80. Yeah, so that one's dead now. So this one can actually now go for the Horde Strength. Grab some health here. Ensure that nothing can stand in my way. Yep, the elements. They're about to destroy you.
done.
You can rush into Garrosh, but not going to get you very far. And Troll with the well played every time. Every single time. Seriously. I am whiffing on these treasures a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treasures. 5 treasures, only 1 stat buff. That is some never before seen stuff right there. But let's see about this one. This is a tough fight as well, because this fellow is one-shotting reds on turn 2. But has to die on turn 1. How does it die on turn 1? I mean, Grommash can also shoot into it turn 2. So 15 from that, then that's like... Samuro is dealing 18 plus 25, so that would be 30, 43 doubled, so that's 86. So actually Grom and Samuro can kill this turn 1. And then it's the question of what else do I want? What if I just bring a Troll for the extra health? That's the one that throws bananas, right? Troll's good enough. Well, there were lots of, like, so many options, so many ways to win this. But anyway, Grom is going to Staggering Slam there, and Samuro is going to kill that. I guess Troll is starting to hit into the red one. But Samuro kills that one, so it will not be able to one-shot anyone on turn 2. I'm getting some preliminary work done on this one. It's always going for the get down, but now even the get down is actually not going to happen. That's 15 damage. Which means that this will be a 35. Troll cannot kill it. Bad times. I guess I will need to send a mirror image then. And Troll's just going to Lightning Storm a little. Troll is just basically chilling here, waiting for Samuro to kill this off next turn. Now we just get the Lightning Storm kill on that one. Keep all the health on Samuro. And then we just Staggering Slam double strike, and that one's dead. Padow. Well played indeed. Tons of whiffs on the treasures so far. Usually you get a lot of stat buffs. And this time we have gotten 1 stat buff so far. I mean, it's Troll, you can't stop it. You can't prevent Troll from saying it. It's automated. As the Hearthstone developers always say, all of these emotes are all in good spirits. It's all fun and games with the emotes. So there are no emotes that are ill-intentioned. Every emote in this game is only used to bring joy and happiness to everyone. That is their only use. That is what the Hearthstone developers always say, and that's why they made Troll say well played after every time Troll wins a game. Like the lowest health enemy. Yeah, I guess that's the scariest opponent, so let's wreck it.
Job's done.
Oh wow. Sorry, yeah, sorry is splendid. Oh, you can deal 13 damage. But the like this Troll is this is the ultimate. Yeah, that's just 30, so it's going, yeah. I just Makora that one down. But this troll is truly the embodiment of the Hearthstone spirit. And then... It doesn't say it after every fight. Yeah, they actually changed the diamond portraits so that they wouldn't speak as much. Because they used to speak every turn. But are you kidding me? I have whiffed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 treasures and only 1 stat buff. This is the worst luck I have ever had with Orcs. But I have Wind Fury on Samuro, so I guess it won't matter. If we can get the second stat buff from here, then that Wind Fury on Samuro is just instantly winning. Sky Admiral is a little annoying, isn't it? It can make stuff go last. I don't want my stuff to go last. We're going to try to Samuro these things. It cannot make stuff go last on turn 1. So it's dead already. And then everything is fine. Everything is awesome again. Go. Go, Samuro, go. And of all these minions you thought that you would focus on Thrall. Gain plus 8 health and attack a random enemy. That's actually so hilarious, I want to see that happen. Please, please do attack a random enemy. I beg you. Go ahead and attack a random enemy. Oh. Okay. Can we get a second stat buff, please? Attempt number 8. Okay, I'll take that. It's a stat buff. What about the idea of an in-game chat system for Hearthstone? I mean, because we know that everyone would only use in-game chat system to say kind things to their opponents, then obviously I'm all for that. That sounds like a wonderful idea. What theme are we bringing this one? I mean, now that we have the Wind Fury and Samuro, we're obviously bringing Grom Samuro. The question is just who's the third? Who is the third that we open with? It could be Thrall. For some buffs right now. It could be Rokara. We could even go for some sweet things next turn with this Samuro. I think we'd do Rokara Samuro. That's kind of funny with the treasures that we currently have. Alright, here we go. Salt on the trolley. Pow 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 pow. I could not kill the trolley. Who knows? The trolley lives. I'm going to take many points of damage. Utter sadness.
Job done.
Something like this. Let's see what happens with this. Alright, Samuro time. It looks like the popsicle is already dead. Oh no. But now, because the trolley lives, Samuro can't push through. Will Samuro just go immune? Mirror image on the trolley? Mirror image on the trolley is an option. I do need to get to work on this one because this is getting bigger.
Job's done.
Yeah. Oh, did you just hit into my mirror image? Yeah, that must have hurt. That must have hurt a lot. Double striking there. We want to make sure that it slowed down.
Job's done.
Yeah. Well, we only got one stat buff, but we got Wind Fury and Samuro to compensate for that. And Wind Fury and Samuro is pretty good on this one. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.